was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Cole. He lost one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Dukes offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Wide open downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Quick strike complete. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Dukes are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red. Touchdown, Dukes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finding open areas. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Cole. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats.
Georgia Southern, 0.
First play of the period will be a second down. Trying play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. That was not a great throw. Might even call it ungood. Tried to put some air under it and just made it too easy.
I don't think the quarterback had a lot of confidence in where he was going with that football, Reese. I mean, that's a ball that needed to get there so much sooner. You got to put a little bit more mustard on that throw, and just lobbing the ball down the field like that, no, you're asking for an interception.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Grab near the marker. It's Williams. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Finds his tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you loved playing on teams with great offenses.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's third and goal from the 6. Trying to bull his way in. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, James Madison. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Back to pass, it's Cole. And the ball's out, and they're after it. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Dukes trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. A strike downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's square. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Back to throw. It's Cole. Here's a heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air on first down. Moving away from pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They've got the screen set up. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The give to the tailback. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Dukes with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. Gets it inside the 10. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Backs looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, James Madison. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Anderson with the carry. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Here's the handoff. And the run goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro.
Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Throws to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Breaks into the open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
The give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Dukes are marching down the field. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The Dukes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Just barely enough to tuck it into that right corner. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Cole. Rushes on him. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for space to the left. That's a high ball. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering it? Great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got a chance. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Now he's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's fired. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Williams will pass. Bears the pressure. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Tight end now in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Couldn't get any closer on first down. Now second and goal from the 9. He'll keep it himself. Moving toward the end zone, and the ball is free.
Well, and if you're wondering why this offense hasn't scored in this game, it's plays like that. Not only have they not been able to execute running or throwing the football, they've had penalty problems, but it's turnovers as well. And here in the fourth quarter, ball security coming back to bite this offense, giving that one up.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They'll go back to the air on second down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
You know, a lot of times you're trying to throw slants against man coverage. If you're going to do it against zone, it's got to be so precise, and that time just a little bit off, and that's why it falls incomplete.
He stopped at the 15, not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. And the Dukes will punt it away on fourth. Oh, he's not punting, he's going to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And the pass is incomplete. They thought they had the fake all dialed up, and it did not work. Have an incompletion like that, you always think, why not just let the quarterback throw it? The element of trickery was a pass rush. Gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And, man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Georgia Southern will have it now, first and goal.
Man, how about this offense deciding to run the football, be physical, find a hole, get downhill, Palmer, and get the first down?
Yeah, and it helps, too, when you got a running back like this guy. He just knows how to fall forward and get those hidden yards. Big weapon in this offense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. With a virtually insurmountable deficit this late in the game, might as well try to put a little window dressing on it. They'll go for it, 4th and goal. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. The defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.